Hey, it's Brofish here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you what situations you'll be in and what ultis you should use when you are placed in these situations. So, first I'm going to be going over how much damage each ulti does, and we're going to start with Apex. So I'm going to drop an Apex here just to show how much damage the laser does by itself when you do the full combo. So I drop the stun grenade, then I shoot it with the rockets, ends up doing 622 damage total. So, let's start out with the next one. Instead of dropping an Apex, I just drop a regular turret, stun grenade, ulti rockets. Does a little bit more damage, not crazy, but if you're trying to burst down one individual target, then that is probably the ulti you would want to use. Next one, grenade ulti. Now this is using that trick that can get off two lasers with one turret. Now I wouldn't do this too often, but you know, if you need the AoE stun, or just, you know, the slow or whatever, you're getting ganked by multiple enemies and you think you can land it, go for it. You'll get some damage off. I typically like doing it with more than one turret, but just for the purpose of this, I will be showing you. That ends up doing 613 damage, which is just about the same amount as the Apex. So next, what situations are we going to be using these ultis in? Well, like I explained, for the grenade ulti, you're going to be using that whenever you're getting ganked, or you need the CC, just like maybe in a team fight or anything like that. But we're going to be showing you, at first, the rocket ulti. Now, the rocket ulti is primarily used just for finishing off enemies, or if you think you can do enough damage bursting enemies at a distance. You could drop a turret, throw the stun grenade, you could even drop a turret, throw up the stun grenade, drop another turret, rocket ulti. Next I'll be showing you guys the Apex turret. So in this situation you're getting ganked by maybe the mid laner and the jungler, and you're trying to run back. Let's say you were pushed up to here or something, and oh, there they come. You're gonna drop an Apex, throw out one of these, hopefully land your stun, and your Apex will be able to hit multiple units. Well, that's the aim anyways, because if you throw down your rocket ulti, then you're only going to be able to actually deal real damage to one of them. Unless you spread it out, hit multiple targets, but at that point you're going to just deal more damage with the penetrating laser from your Apex turret. So, if you can hit multiple targets with that laser, it's going to do more damage than the rockets in total. But if you're only going after one person, you're better off just narrowing all your rockets onto them. And if you can, get as many small turret lasers off as possible, but you're not always going to have small turrets around, especially if they focus them down. Next, I am going to go into detail about the grenade ulti. You could use it in the same situation here. If you don't think that you could kill them, but you want to just get some damage off, and you want to CC them, and you have a couple of turrets, if you don't have any turrets, then don't even bother doing this. So what you can do in this situation is, if they are in fact close enough, which that farther dummy isn't actually, so I'm going to spawn another one right there. Then what you can do is you got to hit them with the first bounce and the final bounce. But let's say I only hit the final target back there with the final bounce, then it doesn't matter. The lasers won't charge up because he isn't close enough to my turrets. When the grenade hits him individually, I need to hit a closer target, so all three bounces will still have to hit the first target, but all three lasers will fire once you do hit that first target that is closer to the turrets. It doesn't matter how close your grenade is to it, as long as the target that it's hitting is close to your turrets. So you're just going to be using Apex for dealing damage to multiple enemies if they're all grouped up, and you can hit multiple of them with the laser, because you're going to do more damage that way. Or if you're just focusing down one person and you do happen to land the stun grenade, go for the rocket ulti because you can burst them down very quickly that way. Next, you're going to be using your grenade ulti just to do CC, stun, charge up your lasers multiple times, or if you can think you can catch someone out from a distance, then you can run up, place turrets, shoot them. And our neat little trick that you should know about with Heimerdinger is if you catch up to the enemy before the third bounce happens and you place down a turret, it'll charge it up, and I'll show you what that looks like right now. So I throw down my grenade ulti, And right before the third and final bounce, it hits them, charging up the turret that I just placed, and you can drop another one. You can shoot out your rockets, charge up your lasers once again. So your grenade ult is just good for catching people if they're at distances or even initiating team fights. Plus, using it in the jungle when there's these small pathways, basically your grenade ulti takes up the entire path. If there's a bunch of enemies in this area, you just throw it straight down the middle. You'll hit all of them. Or if they're over here, you can throw it straight down the middle here. Or if you're over the wall, you can do vice versa, right down there, here. Just grenade ulti is a really good ulti to use in the jungle, especially if you're having a team fight there and you can hit multiple enemies because it does do massive damage. And all that CC in the middle of a team fight is pretty crazy, so in that situation, yeah, you're pretty much going to be using the grenade ulti unless you can definitely dish out some real damage with your rocket ulti and actually get some kills with that. Other than that, you're probably just want to go with the CC. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. And if you want to see some more Heimerdinger content, subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.